$92,127 Nasagawa Stakes Division. Field of 7 taking their spots behind the starting gate. Starting gate swings into the stretch, picking up speed, and here they come. And the raw fan pacing, Maintenance Man hustling from the outside. He is charging out of there. Sports Team getting off to a good beginning. Taiga Hanover in between horses is Sporty McSportster to get away in 5th. That is Captain Ahab. Then it's Capitano Italiano, and 7th is Lions Nighthawk. Into the first turn they go. Maintenance Man had the outside starting spot, but he got to the front and leads them around the first turn. Sports Team is in 2nd. Taiga Hanover in 3rd. Sporty McSportster 4th. And the 1-9 favorite, Captain Ahab, is currently 5th. 26-4, a charged up opening quarter, courtesy of Maintenance Man, who takes them into the backstretch on top by a little more than a length and a half. Sports Team is following in 2nd, trying to tighten up in 3rd is Taiga Hanover, 4th is Sporty McSportster, 5th is Captain Ahab, 6th is Capitano Italiano, and Lions Nighthawk is 7th. No movement just yet, as Maintenance Man is taking them towards the midway point. Now David Miller out from 4th, committing first up with Sporty McSportster. That's going to supply cover for the favorite, Captain Ahab. 55-4, the half-mile clocking as Maintenance Man leads them into the far turn. Sporty McSportster driving up on the outside now into 2nd. Inside 3rd, that is Sports Team. 2nd over 4th is Captain Ahab. Taiga Hanover is racing 5th. Lions Nighthawk advances 1 spot into 6th, and 7th is Capitano Italiano towards 3/4. It's a length advantage here for Maintenance Man. Sporty McSportster 2nd. 2nd over Captain Ahab, now heading 3 wide as they race past 3/4 in 1:24 flat. They'll come off the turn and into the stretch. Maintenance Man the leader, and here comes Captain Ahab, and he is coming right up and right on by. Captain Ahab takes the lead. Lions Nighthawk in behind him. Maintenance Man all out in 3rd. Sports Team trying to get into that position. Less than an 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's all Captain Ahab. Lions Nighthawk all out in 2nd. Captain Ahab will remain undefeated. He's 5 for 5. Captain Ahab wins. Finishing 2nd, Lions Nighthawk. 3rd went to Sports Team. 4th was Taiga Hanover. Time of the mile, 1:51-4.
The impressive Captain Ahab remains undefeated through his first 5 starts. Back with this winning team, Andrew McCarthy and Tony Alanya. Tony, you're just starting to show off now. I mean, they're getting a bunch of wins. We'll talk to you in a few moments. But, Andrew, I mean, you drove a special filly, and now this colt, he just seems to be special. There's so many tags, I think, to maybe surround this colt right now.
Yeah, I guess like Paul said last week, you haven't scratched the surface yet. You know, it worked out great tonight. They sped out of there a little bit. I got to race him the way I like to race him, and you know, he does love passing horses, and you know, he got by him and kind of just not switched off, but just knew that he was okay. And T-Trick sounded like he was going to race me a little bit. I kicked the earplugs out, and off he went again.
He just responded that way. It's going to be a lot of fun to drive him. All the best with him.
Thank you.
All right, Tony, let's bring you in here. Captain Treacherous tonight. I mean, we've had 5 two-year-old stakes. That's 4 winners. Sire by him. I think you kind of knew that it was going to play out like this, but this colt just looks, as mentioned, just so special.
Yeah, you know, he's been good all winter. The only thing we were concerned about a little bit, because he's such a tall colt, that we want to make sure he had enough power. But it's amazing. The more I do with him, the more I race him, the healthier he gets. Like, he looks great tonight. He's a great flesh, and you know, he's just a very gifted colt.
That's one of the things Paul was telling me after he won the Dreammaker with him. He said he's such a tall colt. He said good news for him is he's only going to get better when he fills out.
100%. You know, I mean, we're surprised that he came as good as he did, as quick as he did, because he's such a tall colt. But you know, he's just doing everything he's doing right now in just raw ability. And I mean, it's funny to say, but I'm even more excited about what he can do next year at 3.
Well, let's talk about the schedule here, because his dad and Artspeak, who both went on to win the Metro, they had 4 starts apiece heading into the Metro. He's got 5 now with the possibility of Champlain. What's the game plan for him?
Well, we'll see how he comes out of it, make a plan, after that. The good thing about it is most of his races he's done well in hand, and he's been able to stay up here. He hasn't had to ship back and forth. He came up here and raced in the Dreammaker, which was great for him. He didn't have to do any traveling. So, we'll see how he comes out of this race to make a decision if we go back next in the Champlain or if we go right into the Metro.
Well, it's a fun time of year for you and your team. Enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, Tony Alagna, Captain Ahab, again, remains undefeated. Big effort tonight in 151-4.